It's Sierra M, and I'm back again with another video. If you're subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me, for liking my videos, for watching them. And if you're new and you just now stumbling upon my page, see if you can gain some knowledge, see if you can gain some perspective, see if you can understand my perception on some things, so that in the meantime, you can go and click that bell, get subscribed. Then go look at all my videos, okay? All right. Let's get straight to it. Start saying no. I'm serious. Start saying no to the things that serve you no good. Start saying no to the things that may make you feel as if you're uncomfortable. Saying no to the things that make you feel like you're getting taken advantage. Things you would not have said no to. Okay, you feel me? If I hadn't made this video. Start saying no to things that doesn't help add to value to your life. Start saying no to things, just period, if you don't want to say yes. All right. So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna tell you why I made this video specifically about this. So a long time ago, back when I was a young woman, or a younger, no, not even a young adult. I was a child, right? Little baby. Back then, people used to take advantage of me because I was a people pleaser. I always said yes to everything. I never said no. I never stood my ground. And that is a problem. You're suffering from that literally because maybe you can be an empathetic person, or you just want to say yes to people because you don't want to feel like you're mean. That's an issue, and that's really problematic, and there's a severity to this. When you say yes to everything, people will start taking advantage of you, and I mean everything. People start feeling as if they're comfortable enough to ask you something and they know that you're going to say yes. They're going to take advantage of you. And this doesn't matter whatever the situation is. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop being the yes person for every single thing. Because I'm going to tell you, people are going to start taking advantage of you. And the reason why I brought that small example up is because I know a lot of people can relate to this topic. People can relate to what I'm about to talk about. And we're basically just talking about not advantaged of. But in the way to do that, you have to say no. You cannot be saying yes to everyone. I'm sorry. You cannot state yes. Yes, this. Yes, that. Yes, I can do it to everything. No, you cannot. Let me tell you why. When you state yes to everything, when you say yes to everything, even the things that you don't really want to say yes to, people will start to realize that, okay, she weak, she doesn't stand her ground, or him, he's weak, he doesn't stand his ground, so I'm going to just ask him for anything because I know they're going to do it. Don't let people have that assumption about you, okay? Don't allow people to have that mentality about you. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot allow people to feel as if you can be walked over, like you're a pushover, like anything can happen to you and you won't say anything. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't do it. I used to be like that when I was younger, and that was a total mistake because as I grew older, people started to take advantage of me. Okay, people started to just ask me for anything because they knew I would say yes, started talking about me and things like that in that nature, right? You don't want to be victimized, right? Because if you do that, and if you watch this video and you're literally saying yes to everything after this video, okay, do you hear me? After this video, if you continue to say yes to everything, you're victimizing yourself, allowing people to do what they want to do with you for anything because they know that you're going to be a yes person. Stop being a yes person. Stop being a yes person. I have to stress this enough. I told a couple people, you know what I'm saying, about this, but a lot of people don't understand because maybe it can be their family, it can be their friends, their close relationship with people. It could be their boyfriend. It could be their girlfriend. It doesn't matter. But listen, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter who it is. Do not be a yes person for everything. My mistakes, okay? Stop being a yes person for everything. Start saying no. If you want to say no, start saying no, okay? And I know it's kind of like self-explanatory. I know you can understand this by the way I'm speaking and what I'm speaking about, but it's just necessary. I just feel like when people are growing up, they don't have that mentality, to not care about what people think, to not care if they accept you or not and things like that. And I was one of those people, right? I wanted validation from everyone. I wanted to seek validation from people. I wanted people to like me. I wanted people to, not have a reason to not like me, things like that, in that category, right? So when we categorize this, we can actually see that a person, if you can relate to this video, you're a person, that means you obviously, wanted some acceptance from people. You wanted to feel as though, they will accept you no matter what. You probably didn't want to face rejection. You probably didn't want people not to like you and things like that, right? I'm not, a psychologist or a philosophist when it comes to certain things like. But I can say I believe that is deeply rooted in how you were raised and what you expected as you grew being a child, because you wanted people to accept you. You wanted people to like you. You probably wanted, didn't want to give people that advantage of, not wanting to be around. Something like that ties into that sector. I think that's the same thing. But the moral is, you wanted to feel some sort of acceptance, because I know that's what happened to me. It may be a little different on your part, but I know somebody can relate, right? So this is why it's so important not to say yes to things that you really don't want to say yes to. Stop it. Stop saying yes to everything that you know you don't really want to say yes to. You feel uncomfortable. Stop doing that. Why drain yourself? Why take yourself through that when you really don't want to do it? See, then there comes a time where you end up becoming miserable, because in every situation, if you have someone in your life, if you have a relationship going on, if you have a friendship going on, if you have a family member, you know, and they continuously ask you to do something, you continuously say yes, it's like you're going to become like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my goodness. And then you're going to feel some sort of obligation to serve them emotionally or to serve them whatever they want to you, right? You shouldn't feel like that. You're not responsible for anybody. You're responsible for yourself. And if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. You're not responsible for people's feelings. You're not responsible for people's, you know, emotions. You're not responsible for other people's responsibilities, okay? That's just not what you're responsible for. So don't feel like you're obligated or obliged to do something that someone wants you to do, especially if you're a grown adult. Grown adult, you're around my age, you know, I'm 22. If you're going to go, you're a little bit younger than me, a little older than me. If you're a yes person for everything, stop being a yes person, okay? Because it's only going to demean you, right? It's only going to demolish you as a person, because you don't want to do certain things and you know people are taking advantage of you. But because you care so much and because you're so empathetic, you think that that's the right thing to do. You just want them to love you and, you know, not have a reason to not like you and things like that, right? No, stop being a yes person for everything. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. You are not obliged to do something that someone should do for themselves, okay? All right. I actually think this video is going to be a little short because it's a clear topic. So, yeah. Anyway, just know and understand that you're not responsible for anyone, you know, responsibility. You're not responsible or obliged to do or serve anything to anyone if you don't want to, okay? Stop feeling like that. I know that a lot of empaths who are empathetic, you know, they feel responsible for other people's feelings and emotions and how they'll act towards the situation, Let me just state something. One thing I do want to state. You can tell whether someone is taking advantage of you or if they really care for you, right? So let's say, for instance, if you are this person that can relate to this topic, if you say no, finally, once in your life, if you say no and they get angry, that means that they've been trying to use you and they've been taking advantage of you. They're suspect to this, okay? And if you tell someone no and they don't get mad, they be like, oh, okay, you know, all right, I guess. Then that's how you know they really care for you and they're not trying to take advantage of you. But know that distinction. Remember to recognize that differentiation, because that's a big vital point that you should pay attention to, okay? All right. Other than that, you're not obliged for anyone's emotions. You're not obliged to serve anyone. You're not obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. Don't allow yourself to get taken advantage of, okay? This goes for a lot of people. I don't know who this goes to. I don't know who this is intended for, but let me tell you. You need to listen to this video, okay? And you need to understand. Now, understand, if you want to write it down, write it down. Stop being a yes person for everything, because people will start taking advantage of you. That's the main point, okay? All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Have an awesome day tomorrow. Make sure you pray tonight. Pray, talk to the Lord. Ask him to do whatever you want him to do within your life, because he is listening. Let me tell you, he is listening. He does hear you, okay? All right. But other than that, I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. No, not I guess. I'll see y'all in the next video, okay? Next Monday. All right. And if you're new, hey, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But first, like my videos. Go ahead and see if you like my videos, okay? Just see if you can relate to some of my videos. See if you can learn something from my videos, okay? Then go ahead and subscribe. You know, I don't want to ask you to like and then subscribe if you haven't watched the video, so that would make sense. But go ahead, subscribe, hit that bell. Ding. And I will see y'all in the next video. Okay.